Hey guys, Melissa here, and today I am thinking about Warrior One. This is one of the most classic yoga poses. You'll see it in so many classes and so many different styles of yoga. And I think that there are some problems with the way that it's traditionally taught. So today I want to break down for you a better way to do Warrior One based on anatomical principles that'll keep your joints healthy and hopefully make Warrior One a little bit more comfortable experience. Now, the first thing I hear from people about Warrior One is, it hurts my knees. I can't get my hips square in this pose. So let's break down what that's about. Traditionally, when we teach Warrior One, we would go from down dog, step a foot forward, and then drop the back heel in. And most often you'll hear people say, drop it in 45 degrees. Now, not everybody's hip rotation is exactly 45 degrees. Yours may be 36 degrees, or it may be 62 degrees. So this dropping in of that back foot 45 degrees is really limiting. So that's the first place that people run into difficulty in Warrior One. The ankle can get really compromised here, or the hip just feels forced to be in a particular position. So the next thing that we see is a bent front knee and a straight back leg. And then we might sweep up with all of that into Warrior One. Ow, that hurts me. So when I come up that way with this straight back leg, the first thing I feel is a lot of downward pressure on my back knee. It's really painful. And then the next thing I feel as I do that big sweep up or scoop up is a lot of pressure back here in my SI joint and my lumbar spine. Not good. So it's really painful. I'm gonna stay in this for just one more second to show you one more thing here. So the last thing that I want to touch on is, you'll hear people say, square your hips forward in this pose. That's actually totally impossible. Almost no one on earth could square their hips forward here, and it's because the back heel is turned down. So the back heel is anchoring you, grounding you in this externally rotated pose, and then we're telling ourselves to square the hips forward, which puts even more downward pressure, lateral pressure on that back knee. You got a lot of torque, you got a lot of pulling. It's no good. So let's do this a different way. We can start this same way. So let's start this in a lunge, and let's soften and bend as many joints as possible. So we've got both knees bending, really mobile. The pelvis is mobile here. Mobile joints are healthy joints. So let's keep them mobile as long as we can. So I am gonna let my back heel fall in, but at a natural angle. So I'm not gonna worry about 45 degrees. I'm gonna do my natural angle, which for me is a lot more than 45 degrees. I'm pretty externally rotated back here for a healthy hip, knee, and ankle alignment. The next thing I'm gonna do is keep both of my knees bent. Look at that, look at this back knee. It's bent with that heel on the ground. So I'm externally rotated, bending. So I've got a lot of play between my two legs. That's gonna keep my pelvis mobile. Look at that. Look at how mobile that is. So we want really, really mobile joints as long as possible and as much as possible. So from here, let's get a little length in the upper body. So lengthen, notice my back knee. See how that bad boy's still bent. Lengthen, and then roll up on an exhalation. With that back knee bent, I can tuck under just a little bit. So really draw up along my front spine, my front sacrum in and up, supporting me. And I have no pressure back here, either in that knee or in my low back, that SI joint where I was feeling it earlier. So let's do that again. Bend, bend, bend. Soften everything. Get really loosey-goosey here. And then lengthen, and then exhale. Start to draw in and up along the front sacrum, front spine in and up. And then once I get up here, I might reach my arms up. I can start to straighten that back leg if I want to. And then I'm just gonna spin my shoulders forward. So my shoulders can square forward here. I can go forward this way, but I'm not worried about squaring my hips forward. I want this to be a really healthy external rotation. So here I can land in the exact same Warrior One shape. I'm working a lot, my legs are burning. And then when I'm ready, I can come out of that, and it's just a much healthier, happier warrior for your joints. So don't worry about those old cues that have you really locked in. Keep everything really mobile, moving, loose for as long as you can, and enjoy your Warrior One a little bit more. Hope that was helpful. Hope to see you guys soon. Thanks. Namaste.